Welcome to Astro Services Kannan YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share my Prasanam predictions for the 55th match of IPL 2022 that will be played between CSK and Delhi Capitals. So, when I prepared this chart, the moon was transiting in the Rasi of Cancer and star of Pusyami, which is Saturn's nakshatra, and we have the Lagna Lord Saturn here. And the horary number what we have for this chart is 213. The question asked is, will the home team CSK beat Delhi Capitals, the away team, in this particular game? So, for this horary chart, what we need to take a look is uh, Moon was transiting uh, in the sublord of Venus and sub of Rahu. So these two planets' dignity we need to look in the chart, and also we have to look at Jupiter always whenever CSK is playing, because CSK play in yellow jersey. So Jupiter is the planet that signifies Jupiter in the horary chart mainly. Although the Lagna Lord will be representing CSK in this particular game, and DC will be represented by the sign Lord Leo, which is Sun. So these are all the general details about this chart. Let's speak about the cricket now. CSK are ninth in the table. They cannot afford to lose any game from now on. If they win all the remaining four games, and also the teams how they should win is like some combinations, permutations and combinations. It's very difficult to explain on what situation CSK will be qualified for the playoff. Not just the winning four games, the remaining four games, but it has to be like um, the specific teams winning the games in such a way, paving the way for CSK to get into the playoff. It's very complex, but nothing can be ruled out in cricket. If it naturally happens, yes, there is a chance for CSK to get into the playoff. If provided the first step is they must win all the four games. The second is the teams mm, winning should be in favor of CSK, and also their net run rate improves. So it's a very mammoth task, but again, nothing can be ruled out. For DC, I think it is the most important game psychologically as well, because they are on 10 points now. If they win this game, they will move into the fourth position from the fifth to the fourth, and they will push Royal Challengers Bangalore below if RCB lose their game today. So this is very very important. Like what I said for CSK, it applies for DC. For them to get into the playoff, two things should happen. They should beat CSK, DC should beat CSK, and RCB should lose their game today with the SRH. So that's what lot of permutations and combinations only will help the team in the third position, fourth position to get into the playoff, because all teams are almost on par except LSG and GT. No other team is assured of a place as of now. So this is on the cricket. Let's move on to see the astrology chart, because any horary is all about astrology. So the Lagna Lord is in the Lagna itself. This is considered as good. And the seventh Lord is exalted. It is in Aries, but it is afflicted because of the aspect of the Lagna Lord Saturn, and also with the malefic planet Rahu. These two things is afflicting Sun. So from the Rasi chart, what I would say, CSK is very well placed compared to DC. So let's see in the Kaspal link. In the Kaspal link, what we are seeing, the sublord Rahu is representing both CSK and DC. So it's a very tricky chart. Then again, the win for DC is again represented by Rahu. Then the win for CSK, whether CSK will win, is represented by its main planet Jupiter itself. And we are seeing 110, which is excellent for CSK. 11th house is connected with 11th house. And coincidentally, Jupiter is the planet representing 11th house, 3911. So we have to say it is going to be a win for CSK. Let's see the Dasa Bhukti also looking favorable for CSK to win this game. And then for the captains, maybe Dhoni and Rishabh Pant may not be playing well in this game. And the foreign players have a bigger say compared to the local players. That is something we need to look at. So the foreign players will be putting in more efforts than the our domestic Indian players. So looking at various other factors on the planets and also on the 12 houses, I would say this particular game is slightly in favor of CSK. So, how I would like to conclude this Prasanam is it is going to be a win for CSK. Thank you.